These will be my two audience members, my mom and my dad. Have you ever heard of a country that is also its own continent? A country that was originally colonized to be a penal colony by the British and contains 30,000 native species and has the largest living structure on Earth. A country that is also the sixth largest country and contains almost 12,000 beaches. I have done extensive research over the past week and found many interesting details about this country, and I hope to share those with you about this speech. I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. This country has a variety of wildlife, captivating tourist destinations, and vast ecosystems. Australia has a reputation of having some of the most interesting and dangerous wildlife in the world. It has a wide variety of animals and plants that are native to the country. According to Animals Facts Encyclopedia, 90% of animals in Australia are native, such as the kangaroo, dingo, koala, echidna, and platypus. Australia is also the most endemic country in the world, meaning that it has the most native species out of any country. It is also the seventh most biodiverse country, and it has over 200,000 different species of plants and animals, and also has the most reptile and fish species in the world. Australia is also home to the only two egg-laying mammals, the echidna and the platypus. To contain this wide variety of animals, Australia must have a variety of ecosystems for them to live in. This is why Australia has many ecosystems. It has 8 out of 14 existing ecosystems, and the large size allows for all of these to be contained in one country. Its ecosystems consist of deserts, tropical and subtropical regions, Mediterranean forest, temperate regions, woodlands, montane lands, and tundras. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest living structure on Earth, and it can even be seen from outer space. The Great Barrier Reef is 10 miles off the coastline of Australia. It is also 1,400 miles long, which makes it longer than the Great Wall of China. The Great Barrier Reef is also known as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and it was established as a World Heritage Site. Along with the Great Barrier Reef, there are many other tourist destinations and attractions. There are so many amazing sights and fun activities, from snorkeling to sightseeing to going to the opera. There are 19 World Heritage Sites, including the Sydney Opera House and the Uluru, which is the biggest rock in the world. Since Australia has the most fish species, it is one of the best places for snorkeling and scuba diving in the world. The bright and colorful aquatic life of the Great Barrier Reef makes it a great location for snorkeling and tourist attractions. There are 12,000 beaches, including the Bandy Beach and the Whitehaven Beach. There are also 8,222 islands in Australia. There are amazing sightseeing locations and tourist attractions, along with the variety of wildlife and the many ecosystems, is what makes Australia such a fascinating country. In conclusion, I stated that there are 200,000 species of plants and animals, 8 ecosystems, hundreds of sightseeing attractions in Australia. In the beginning of this speech, I asked you if you've ever heard of a country that is also its own continent, contains the largest living structure in the world, contains 30,000 native species. Well, now you have. I hope you have enjoyed the interesting details about Australia as much as I did.